my version of the Altoids survival kit, which is not an Altoid can, but whatever. Mine is less for long-term survival and very much for more short term if I get a cut or if I need to sew up some clothes while I'm on a walk or hike or anything of that sort. Any small likely emergencies that I might have. I've got on the inside. I've got inside of a or the blade of a X-Acto knife, which has a hole right here and a hole right there, would make it a lot easier for fastening it to a stick to make a blade. Right here, I've got about 5 sewing needles of different widths and lengths, and I've got a battery right there. I've got a pen right there, which have paper right here too. I've got hemstring and embroidery string around here, and lighter and safety pin. I've got another safety pin without anything around it right here. I've got fabric tape, which I can use as medical tape if I have to, and dental floss wrapped around a thing of duct tape, which I can use the dental floss if I need to like sew up a wound or my clothes, or if I need to make a fishing line or anything of that sort. And I've got a smaller thing of duct tape right here. Now, this is a small part of a filing thing, which I have more for personal anxiety stuff because I have this thing where if I'm really anxious, I'll file my nails down, which if I'm hiking or something and if I get anxious, I'd rather have that, so it's a lot, it's a personal anxiety thing. And right here I've got basic meds, I've got allergy meds and Tums, and right here I have a motion sickness med, which is another anxiety thing. If I'm stuck in a car for a long time, I prefer to be able to adhere to that. And dog, don't do that. Don't do that, please. Thank you. Dog. Hey, dog. No, dog. Thank you, dog. And I've got tweezers. Danzig, lay down. No, Danzig, lay down. Danzig. And I have tweezers, and on the back of that I have a thing from Dental Floss. Did I go over that? I don't know. But I have a thing from Dental Floss kit thing pack, which I sharpen so that I can cut the strings if I have to, which is good. Or I could cut the zip ties if I had to, which I can use the zip ties for different things. I've got birthday candles so that I can use that if I need light, or if I need to start a fire, which I'd prefer to use this to I'd rather Danzig. I would rather light this and then light the different parts of the fire, so it's a lot easier and I waste less lighter, fuel or matches or whatever I'm using, which I have this, which I don't have matches right now, which I need to add to it, but you know, whatever, I can buy that later. I can't go buy that right now. And then on the back of that little card you see, I have a bunch of personal phone numbers, and I can use that for if my phone dies and I need to go to a payphone to be able to buy or to call like my mom or the like non-emergency fire department or police department or things like that. I can have that for reference. And on the other side of it, I have some personal information for if I need that, which I'm very forgetful, so I don't remember a lot of that on my own. So I have that stuff on the back, like my address and that sort of thing. And I've got big band-aids, which I prefer to have big band-aids because if I need to make a big band-aid smaller, I can. But if I need to make a small band-aid bigger, I really can't. So that's a personal thing. I'd rather have a big band-aid, but that's just what works for me. So yeah, I've got straw of Neosporin, which you can make these. I have a video on how to, and yeah, it's really easy to make them. You just have to be careful, and it's kind of messy. So if you don't have a way to buy the little packets of them, and or you just rather not, or whatever your case is. These are good to make, and it's a lot cheap. It's pretty cheap. I mean, you just steal straws and have Neosporin. And then I have money for if I need to buy food, if I come across a convenience store or something, or if I need to go to a payphone or something like that, I have that. And I think that's pretty much it. I need to add waterproof matches, and I need to have I need to try to make a bigger fishing thing. Like, I need to get fishing stuff so that I can have that in there. That's all I can really think of what I would add to it. But any suggestions I will happily take. And remember, this is not for long term, which I have more long term things in the bag I use, but I'd rather try to keep this as minimalist as possible. And I pretty much have most of all of this stuff in there in my bag anyway, which I just prefer to have this for if I really, really need it. And yeah. So thank you for watching, and any suggestions or any thoughts or criticism I will take, I guess. And I'm sorry for how shitty the video is. I'm taking this from my phone. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.